Good morning. Hi, Holly. Welcome, welcome. I am good. How are you this morning? I'm running a little late. Just everything's taken just this little bit more longer. I had a phone call I had to make, and et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, I'm here. I'm glad. I am feeling the pressure of leaving home for vacation in less than a week. It's just like all of a sudden it feels like everything has to be done. There's things you can't do too soon before you go. I mean, obviously you can't pack and all that, but I have been gradually collecting things that we want to take down to Mom's house, and that's already, and yet it feels so disorganized because it's just waiting to go in the car. We can't pack the car until everything's ready to go in the car. We just need to get on the road here and get down there so I can relax. Anyway, we leave Monday morning. I am going to stream this week, and you'll all just have to put up with my. Oh, wait, I got to add that to my to do list. While I'm streaming, because sometimes I sit here and spin, and all sorts of things come to my brain, right? And I have to go write it down. I do have lists. It does help some, um, but sometimes I look at that list and I think, oh man, this isn't happening. I think the one thing that is, I mean, the front porch just needs some attention. It needs some cleaning, and I really wanted to do that before I left. And it seems to keep falling on the bottom of the list. I don't get to it each week for some reason. I've tried suggesting it to hubby, but he don't get it. He doesn't see it. He doesn't. It's gonna leaves are just gonna blow on it again. But anyway, so I have my cup of coffee here. And what I need to do today, I normally would like to craft on Tuesdays, starting after the Tour de Fleece is officially over. I don't have to spin anymore on Tuesdays. So I was going to go back to crafting, and I realized I have all of this yarn that got made basically the month of July, and maybe a week or two into the end of June before that, that I'm not counting as Tour de Fleece. I am not trying to do any kind of total. What did I spend on Tour de Fleece? I've done that in the past. I'm just not worrying about any of that. But I have the State Fair coming up, and I needed so many skeins of yarn for the different categories that I want to enter in the State Fair. And the thing is, we get home Thursday late, and Saturday and Sunday after that is when I have to take those skein of yarns and turn them in. Well, there's a lot to getting a skein ready to put in the State Fair. It needs to be washed, first of all, and most of my skeins haven't been washed, so I'm pretty much just deciding everything can get washed and not worry about whether I wash or not. The dividing today has to be, is this a fair skein? Is this what I'm going to put in the fair? Or is it not? And of course, I'm only going to have, maybe 6 skeins for the fair, but No I'm Not is going to have a lot of them. And I will keep those separate when I wash them. I will wash the fair skeins together, and then I'll wash all the rest. The fair skeins then have to be rewound nicely. When I do it in a 2-yard skein, and that's how they want it, but in handling the skein, twisting it up, untwisting, all of that, it's not a real nice pretty skein anymore, which is fine for me storing it. When I'm ready to use it, I'm usually winding it into a ball anyway, right? But there'll be the skeins that go to the fair will need rewound. I may do that down at my mom's. There's no reason not to, if I can, have a way to transport them after they're done, so they stay kind of nice. And then it'll all be done and I won't have to worry about it when I get home. Because you know how it is when you get home from vacation. I mean, you got to unpack, you got to do laundry. There's just tons of stuff to do when you get home, right? And I'm feeling that pinch of time. Yeah, why do I enter it in the state fair if this is such a big problem? Well, the reason is because there's just so few people who enter. And if I don't enter, that's 6 less skeins, and we're liable to have maybe 8 skeins of handspun yarn on display for the state fair. And people who are even not streamers will probably just bypass that. But the streamers and spinners, the non-spinners will just probably bypass that or say, wonder where they bought that yarn. Right? But the spinners who are maybe at the state fair for the first time and didn't realize there's categories and all that, 2 things are going to happen. They're going to say, well, that's not worth entering. Or they're going to say, maybe I'll have a chance. It's a small category. So what I found out, it doesn't necessarily mean you win a first place ribbon if there's only 2 in there in the category. But because the judge bases her award of the first, second, and third places by merit on the skein. She does not say, oh, well, there's 2 in there. This one gets first, this one gets second, right? Anyway, I need to keep the numbers up. And so I try really hard to make sure I have skeins of yarn for most categories. And that's what we're going to do. The other thing is I do an inventory for myself. I rely on Ravelry to keep track of what handspun yarns I have and whether they're available or used up, and also my fiber. What fiber? I always try to put a picture in there with the information, and then if I use it, I convert the fiber into yarn, and then it goes into the yarn database. It's a fantastic way for me to keep track of what is going on and get a picture of it. So that's what is going to happen to all of the skeins today. In the process of saying this is not a fair skein or this is a fair skein, that it'll get a picture, and I'm going to be checking the Ravelry database, and if I take the picture, then later on I can go in and add it to the database. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm just going to be checking to see if I need to take a photograph or if it's already there. If it's already there, I don't have to do anything. Yeah, that's called sorting the yarn for me. Alright, I'm going to be working on my table here. This is a very old skein that is my iPad here. I spun in 2022 and never got a picture of it. I've got it listed in the inventory in Ravelry, but never got a picture of it attached to the picture. So I am just going to go ahead and take this picture, and this has been washed. I think I will set this one into the done. All I did was wrap that up kind of nice. I don't have the original fiber tag anymore, but if I put this little thing like this, that should get it in there. Remind me what it is. Hi, Kay. Say cheese. I'm taking pictures. Pictures of yarn. Okay. This next is a work in progress, but I don't have it listed in the Ravelry database at all. This is from, the fleece nobody loved, and actually all I really need to do is take this off and make a little skein of it. I don't have any more to spin. Jeez. Hi, KB. Yeah, that would be fun if we could have a big spin it together. Can I get my tag out here? Come on. If I get nobody loved on that, then I'll know what it is. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Alright, so that goes back up here. I just have that little bit that I need to take off and skein. Alright, so it needs new wrap. This is what I was spinning the other day. This is my, hi, thank you for the sticker, Holly. This is what I was working on the other day with all the crazy plying. It's a 4-ply. It has regular floor ply, and that's hard to say without it coming out wrong. It has chain plying in it, this section right here. So what I did was I just kind of went back and forth with, I put so many yards in of the regular plying, which this is what it looks like, the regular plying. And then the chain plying, which is, that's what it looks like, the chain plying. So it's an art yarn. And I think this is, oh, where's my notebook? I need my notebook with its categories. This is my art yarn. You like that? Thank you, KB. KB, what's going on? Can you say, or I get what you're saying. I just wonder if something's up with Veggie. Okay. All right. Did I take this picture? I don't think I did. I don't need this yet. Oh, before has appointments. Okay. Just follow-up stuff. Oh, Veggie. Okay. Hugs. Good luck. I'm definitely... You know, one of the things I used to love about the internet group I was on called Sheep Thrills was waving the double-pointed needles. That was, you know, the cue of doing mindful knitting and keeping people in their thoughts, right? Really thought that was pretty cool. All right, let's see if I can get this somehow crooked like that so I get the whole thing. Just like that. Okay. Now we get to the fun part. All this that's on the bed back here. Let's start with the boring brown. Hello, there's my fiber sample. Is it? Yep, this is it. This is it. This is Romney. Brown Romney. And I'm going to make a little sign for that. Because I might not recognize that in just the photo. Where's my marker? There it is. All right. I have a nice little swatch skein here and a regular one. Okay, now I gotta see if this is on my fair list. Could be. Could be in two of the different categories. Let me weigh it and see what it weighs. 3.6 perfect size, so I'm going to write on here .6 ounces. Okay, that's a possibility. And Scotch X fiber. Okay. All right. This is the other natural color. It's white. It really is nice fiber. bouncy, which is surprising because it's a dairy sheep. More than likely I'm going to put this one in. I like it a lot. Oops, that came untied. There's one thing I have to check. If I have yeah, I think I have a fiber sample for this. Alright, I just did something stupid. I tied this without putting the tag back on. Let's get that tag on there. This has sheep's face. Oh, is fleece with a face? That's a Lacoon sheep. Well, let me weigh this. It can't be over 5 ounces. That means I'd have to rescan. Oh, the scale's not on. .34 3.3 ounces. Okay, that's good. Perfect. All right, let's okay. This is Blueface Leicester Winter Solstice. Oh, Painted Tiger. Alright, let me do this. That's pretty. So this is, I gotta see what this should be 100% wool. See, I already have Alright, this could be for the Blue-faced Luster. Alright. Alright, so this can be the other category where you can have dyed fiber. That's what I want. I just dropped it. There we go. Okay. Colors. I love the colors in this. Just love it. Alright, that is... Okay. I forgot to weigh that. Oh, I can't use that pink. That is from last year. Never mind. That's not a state fair. I already put that up there. Okay. Okay, now we got 100% merino. This isn't going to go in the fair. Because I already have of course, I only need one of these skeins, but this is pin drafted merino. This isn't really quite in your camera range, is it? Let me move this over a little bit, the table over, so where I'm landing it, oh, it's the wrong way, like that. Okay. Skein 1 is, ooh, close, 4.6. And skein 2 is 4.0. I don't know when I spun this. Oh, this is the 50/50. Oh, I hope I have fiber. Is this, yep, there's the fiber. Oh, good. All right. This is definitely going in the fair. It's a second category. Managed to get this twisted all the way around. There. All right. Tencel silk bamboo. Wow. Who is this? Flannel cakes. this one? Oh, it's this. Okay. Oh, I really messed that